Welcome to Success Express, the only financial news podcast ranked 130th in Israel. We deliver the latest financial news in a bite-sized bunch of crunch format so that you can be informed in a uniform, a professional-looking, freshly ironed uniform, and up to date on everything from the economy to the steak market. I'm one of your hosts, Ethan the Crispy Crust Kaka Stink Hambone Jr. With me, of course, is Eric, but you may know him as the Wabi Sabi Poppy, the mind freak of finance, Bing Bong Fuck.
Hi, Ethan.
Hello, Eric. You're reporting live from the 305, am I right?
I'm recording from Studio 305 here in sunny Miami, Florida.
Miami. Well, that's exciting, but as always, we have two producers on the show, of course. One of them is not here, Lukey Lou, the new Purdue, unless I'm mistaken. Is Lucas here today?
Lukey Lou is not here. He's trying to come up with a cool nickname or a cool little rhyme there with his nickname, but didn't work out.
Yeah, Lucas is lost in the tuchis. I don't know. I tried, but
I like that.
Sometimes. Okay, and he likes it, so it's...
And that's sort of a joke for our Israeli fans.
That's right, our McJews out there. Thank you for listening, McJews. But our other producer is here, and he's going to make sure we stay on track. I hope that he woke up somewhat recently. I hope he hasn't been staying up all night again.
Smoking Delta 8 till God knows when.
Yeah, that can be a problem. It affects other people, but
yeah,
he's Johnny Moose.
It's hard to call weed an addiction, but if you do it all the time and it affects your work, it's an addiction.
And you can't do anything without it, but it's Johnny Moose the Goose. He's loose in Shrimp Dome Studios. What's up, Sean?
Well, I hardly smoke Delta 8, and I feel great.
You hardly smoke it? I thought that was your whole brand.
You never asked.
I guess, yeah. I just assumed, but boy, did we take it and run with it.
Hey, Sean, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Now that you're ex-Delta 8.
Now that you're off Delta 8, what's it like being in the Shrimp Dome Studios without me?
Oh, man, that's got to be weird. Although I will point out that last time you weren't there, he didn't even notice, Eric. He didn't know until we were recording the podcast that you were gone.
Right. I was in town and he didn't even know. I was out of the apartment. So do you still think I'm there?
No, I know you're there. I know you're not here. And it's nice having some alone time. I like it when you're here, and then I take advantage and enjoy it when you're not here.
What do you mean
take advantage of who while I'm gone?
Yeah, take advantage of what?
Walk around in my underwear and stuff.
Sean, you can't walk around the kitchen in your underwear. That's where Eric eats.
Yeah, I eat all around the kitchen.
It's a huge financial day. We got big financial news today, Eric, that I really want to get to. And potentially, I want to point out we're going to have a hard-hitting interview with a guy who was in the Eagles, if you can believe it.
Whoa, is it Glenn Fry? He's dead.
No. Yeah, it's not him or his spirit.
Is it Don Felder?
No.
He's dead.
Also, no.
Oh, Timothy B. Schmidt.
No. Also, we couldn't get him.
Don Henley?
I'll give you a clue. He's been on the show before.
Huh.
He's a friend of the show. Let me give you a clue. Life in the fast lane.
Whoa, really? Joe Walsh?
Joe Walsh of the Eagles is going to be here today, Eric. We get to interview him. So I hope you can stick around for that. I hope you can help me ask him questions because you're a big music guy.
I'm a huge music guy. As you know, I love the Eagles and I love Joe Walsh.
What was the name of that documentary we liked?
The Eagles.
So check that out.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The Eagles documentary. That's what it was called.
So check out the Eagles documentary because Eric and I really love it. And maybe we can play clips of it, actually, when Joe Walsh gets here and we can get his reaction to stuff. You know, that'll be fun and exciting, huh?
That would be great. We didn't have a lot of time to talk to him last time.
No, that's true. I think something happened. What happened to him?
He had to go. He just said he had to go. He didn't have that much time.
Right.
And then I had to go right after him for another unrelated reason.
That's so crazy. Yeah, I do remember that now. It's coming into view. But Sean.
Yeah, I had to go just because there was this whole thing with my Tesla and.
Mm-hmm. What happened with your Tesla? Let's get into that. That's exciting.
Yeah, but I don't want to brag or anything like that. So.
Well, you already said, you were Tesla, so it's kind of braggy.
Well, Whoopi Goldberg tried to buy my Tesla from me, so she had to. She came over my house and checked it out, and so.
Welcome to the Braggy Breakdown, where Eric does a little braggy.
Braggy Mountain Breakdown.
You got a Tesla, and then Whoopi Goldberg wanted to buy it?
Yeah, I've been flipping Teslas pretty regularly since 2018.
Oh my God, Eric, sorry to interrupt you, but this is huge. Hit the sting. Tesla, the exact company you were just talking about, they make electric vehicles, fell about 1.8%. So that's almost 2%, which could be a big deal potentially in the future. So keep your eye on that.
Wow, that's very cool. Do you think that was because Elon Musk hosted SNL? I'm just trying to think of a news angle with the reason why the stock fell. What are your thoughts, Ethan?
With my thoughts, I'm going to tell you at the other side of this commercial, because unfortunately, Eric, we do have an ad, but then I'm going to tell you my exact thoughts on the future of Tesla. And then we're going to interview Joe Walsh of the Eagles. Very excited about it.
How long does Joe Walsh have on the episode today?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question for Sean. He's our producer, Shawnee Moose. He's loose at Shrimp Dome Studios. Sean, what's the deal with Walsh? When's he coming in, and how long's he here for?
He's standing by. He's just waiting on us, but I have him in the very last block.
Is he in the Zoom right now?
He's just waiting. Joe, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, he is in here.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get into it just now because I could talk to him for 17 hours.
Oh, of course. No, me too. But thanks for coming, Joe. I'm so sorry that as soon as we got you on the show, we have to throw the commercial. That sucks.
It's no problem, Ethan.
Can I just ask what you were doing this morning before? Because now it's like 1 p.m.
I got a bagel from my favorite bagel place, Einstein's Bagels. It's this little place down the hill from where I live in Malibu. And it's this little Jewy bagel shop called Einstein's Brothers Bagels. And I get a challah roll.
Joe?
And hello?
I thought we lost you. I thought we lost connection.
No, I had a little brain fart there.
fell asleep.
I get a challah roll and I cut it in half and they put butter on it.
That sounds delicious. Einstein, we used to go there in South Florida where you are, Eric. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
It's such a weird coincidence, right?
I know, and I saw an Einstein
world.
Brothers at the airport, the Miami airport, when I got off. Mm-hmm. And I was tempted to get one, but I didn't because we went to Joe's Stone Crab.
Is that the place where you hit the shell of the crab with a hammer?
No, that you're thinking of Roadhouse Grill.
Am I?
Maybe. No, that's the place where all the peanut shells are on the floor. I don't know the place where you crack the shell with a hammer and you just sort of litter with crab shells, but this place is a little more high-end establishment than that. The lunch cost $135.
Per person?
No, for everyone.
How many people?
3.
So, Sean, who's the sponsor today? Because I want to make sure we stay on the air, if you know what I'm saying.
I've been there. It's good.
Oh, okay. Ringing endorsement from Joe Walsh.
Today's sponsor is for Hyperpipe.
Oh, Hyperpipe.
Wow, that's great. And did they send a product, Sean? And you can cut this out, but I'm just curious if we can use it before they advertise on it, because lately you kind of just throw these at us, and I don't even know what's going on, you know?
Well, that's why we listen to the ad, to find out.
I know, but sometimes with sponsorships, they'll send you a pair of shoes, and then...
Right, did we get a Hyperpipe?
Right, exactly.
I don't know how that works. I have no idea how to do that.
Maybe you can request it from now on for certain companies, because Eric and I would love to. Right, Eric?
I'd love to at least try it out or know what it is before I do an ad for it, let's say.
We had Bagok's chicken soda a few weeks back, and I'd love to try some instead of just say the name.
Fried chicken soda, by the way.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I don't remember.
I don't know. I try not to ask too much. I don't want to come across as needy.
Well, that's why you're so cool.
So let's hear from Hyperpipe. Very excited to have them on. Thank you so much, Hyperpipe. And we'll be right back and tell you about my Tesla predictions. That's going to be exciting.
Very cool. I can't wait to hear that.
Hopefully we can still hear from Joe Walsh, too. Crunches, push-ups, pull-ups. None of these exercises actually work. What your body really needs is to swing around a 12-pound pipe, and for that pipe to go really fast around your body. Swing it with your arms, attach it with tape to your legs.
COVID sucked, but you know what doesn't suck? Getting results in your home from the new home workout system, Hyperpipe. Swinging a pipe wildly around your living room is the only way to get results. Just ask Russell Westbrook.
Hey, I'm Russell Westbrook. I have more triple doubles than anybody in history. It's actually a pretty ridiculous accomplishment. And the other guys in the gym thought I was crazy when I said I'm not going to the gym. I'm just going to stay here in the locker room and use hyperpipe before every game for half an hour. That's my only workout. I'll tell you straight up, I'm Russell Westbrook, more triple doubles than anyone else in history. Okay, Oscar Robinson is now number 2, and I use hyperpipe before every game.
Hey, I'm professional life coach Tony Robbins, and yeah, I use hyperpipe all the time before I do one of my 3.5-hour-long seminars about reclaiming your life. I go backstage, I take the hyperpipe, and I beat anything and everyone and whoever is in my way because that gets me in a very positive mood.
Hello, I'm Vladimir Putin. I use hyperpipe before I give a speech, before I decide on a new law, and you may not agree with me, and that's fine. I totally get it. We have different opinion, okay. But you can still admit I'm in shape, and that's because of hyperpipe.
Pipe your life.
Pipe now, pipe hard, hyperpipe.
Join the Hyperpipe Street Team.
We do hyperpipe flash mobs at the mall.
And if you don't like that, join the Hyperpipe Cruise, where we go to Puerto Vallarta or whatever the fuck it's called in Mexico.
It's a bunch of rich, beautiful people on a boat.
Yeah, 7 times a day we swing 12-pound pipes rapidly around, and
every few hours a big bell goes off in the middle of the boat that tells everybody to get on deck because it's time to hyperpipe for 12 minutes.
The Impractical Jokers Cruise is a joke. And the Hyperpipe Cruise rocks.
I've heard from really valid sources that people get very sick on the Impractical Jokers Cruise.
I heard all the shellfish is contaminated with COVID-19.
They only use old, contaminated shellfish.
And yeah, on the Hyperpipe Cruise, there's a room where you can fuck.
It's called your bedroom. We don't choose. We don't look.
Everyone is assigned a bedroom, and then those room assignments are immediately erased, and you have to find your own room. It's a first come, first served fuck room situation. Enjoy.
Join the Pied Piper of piping your pipe up and get hyperpipe.
Thank you, Hyperpipe.
Wow, thank you so much, Hyperpipe. I really hope we get one of those. Want to get in shape for the summer, right?
Oh yeah, speaking of getting in shape for the summer, I loved that that photo that Will Smith posted where he said, "I'm in the worst shape of my life," where he just looked like a normal guy.
Mm-hmm. You remember how he looked in iRobot though?
Boy, do I. Really good.
But this isn't Top 10 Films. I can't get into iRobot stuff. Or as my dad would call it, iRobot.
Dr. Dre posted a photo of himself shirtless today saying, "I stand with you, Will Smith. I'm going to get in shape too." And he had a full 6-pack. And he was working out. But I don't think he was joking. I think he was like, "Dude, I'm out of shape, man." It's like, bro, I can see every one of your abs. Your abs look like one of those bar or like one of those games that you saw in like Dave & Buster's where you have like a ball that starts at the top and sort of goes down the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Looked amazing.
The dancing game where you have to step on the lights.
Yeah, DDR.
Dr. Dre is as ripped as a DDR floor.
It lit up. It was crazy.
His fucking abs lit up. But you're in South Florida, Eric. What are you going to Dave & Buster's? I mean, what are you trying to do while you're down there? This is a special time to be down there.
Well, as you know, I'm a GameWorks kid. I'm a GameWorks kid at heart.
Mm-hmm. GameWorks geek.
Yeah. But they were closed, so I went to Dave & Buster's. And it was really good. I played.
Were they both there?
Dave and Buster? Yes. Of course they were. They're always there.
Get to hang, yeah. Get some hang time in.
Yeah, we got to hang. They're anti-vaxxers, which kind of sucked. But, it is Florida.
Damn, that came up.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, man, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while, Dave." And he's like, "Oh, Buster's here." And so then Buster showed up. And
yeah, he does his whole entrance.
he's like, "Hey, I'm the king of Dave & Buster's. I'm Buster, but Dave doesn't matter," the whole thing. And
right.
We caught up, and they were really cool. Yeah, and then I played the game where you hit the alligator that comes out of the hole with a big hammer.
Oh, so you didn't talk to them straight away? You just said hi and then started playing games?
Well, I was in the middle of playing a game, and then they came up to me, and it's like, what am I not going to get the high score? It was so close.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you were like,
I said,
hold on.
Back up. And then they were like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm almost done beating the Elvira pinball machine. So you're going to have to give me another second. And I hit the high score on that.
And were they talking to each other while you were playing or just watching you play?
They were sort of watching me play and was like, wow, this is so interesting. No one's gotten this high of a score before.
Wow, so you're just killing it at these games too. Is that because the games at GameWorks are so much harder? And so now it's like the training wheels are on for you because you're playing these easy Dave and Buster games?
Exactly. I would say the GameWorks is sort of like proving ground. It's where I really cut my teeth in terms of arcade gaming. Dave and Buster, just afterwards, after I beat the high score on the alligator game, they were like, I just want to watch you play House of the Dead. And so I did that, and I beat that pretty quickly. And then they were like, I gotta watch you play Time Crisis 2.
They still have 2.
Oh, yeah. Time Crisis 2 is the best of the Time Crises.
Okay, that's why they don't want to get the new ones, I guess.
No. They're
so
old
they
school.
agree with you.
Yeah, and then I said, what's up?
And they're both doing well, or because I don't know how this anti-vax thing came up. That could have been awkward turtle.
Awkward. No, they were super fine. It was fine.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. I wish you were here.
Oh, come on.
Honestly, and I wish Sean was here.
I don't want to go anywhere.
All right. I love Lucas.
Lucas isn't even here, Eric. Why are you saying that?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm just feeling really filled with love because I'm in Florida, where I'm from, where you and I are from.
Yep. Well, we'll take the moose down there, and he's going to have a ball down there, I think. It's in the swamp in the Everglades.
We got to do a hometown recording sesh down here in Florida with everybody. We got to bring Lukey Lou.
A good hometown recording session. Get a lot of that financial expertise that people have down there.
Yeah, we'll get a big Airbnb on South Beach, and we'll all take our shirts off and get a couple mics going and a couple beers.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. I just realized that Joe Walsh has just been sitting here the whole time waiting to be interviewed. We promised a hard-hitting interview with him. I'm so sorry, Joe. I got caught up because Eric, was taking me down memory lane right there.
It's okay. I get it. I also like South Florida.
Oh, really? You've toured down there?
Yeah. I do a lot of booze cruises there. They're docked out of there and stuff. And I play a little club called Revolution Live in downtown Fort Lauderdale. It's my favorite place to play.
Oh, man, that's so cool. I mean, that's huge for Eric and I because we're from there.
Yeah. I had a sick concert there. We opened up for Andrew WK in 2006.
Whoa, the party man.
Party man. He's dating Kat Dennings now. You know that?
I did not know that. That's cool.
I've been a fan of Kat since Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
Wow, this is great because this leads to so many questions. What are your favorite movies, Joe Walsh? I don't know that.
Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, definitely number 1. Mm-hmm. Number 2, 50 First Dates.
Love that movie, Drew Barrymore.
Number 3, 500 Days of Summer.
Yep.
Number 4, 127 Hours. I like movies with numbers in the title, except for Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, which me and my wife, Rhubarb, love.
That's so sweet, you and Rhubarb. And so...
It's short for Rhubarbara.
Oh, that's her full name?
Yeah, Rhubarbara Walsh.
Well, we got to... Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were about to perform.
I'm always performing. If you know me, I had a couple wild years with Keith Moon back in 1978. We snorted caterpillars together in the bathroom of the Beverly Wilshire. You can read it all in my book. I snorted a caterpillar in the Beverly Wilshire by Joe Walsh, ghostwritten by Susan Sontag.
Wow, Joe, this is awesome. Really cool information. I'm so happy for you and Rhubarbara that you're still together. That sounds so sweet. I'd love to have her on the program if she wouldn't mind sometime.
Oh, no. She's too scared.
Too scared. You're the performer, right?
I'm the performer. She's the I see you and I'm the look at me. But that's actually more like she's the I see you and I'm the more like give me something to snort.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. Good zinger there, Joe.
Yeah.
What makes that venue in Fort Lauderdale Revolution so much better than, say, Red Rocks or, Madison Square Garden? Why do you like it so much?
Well, I like it because it's in my favorite place, downtown Fort Lauderdale, or as I like to call it, Snort Liquordale.
What do you love so much about that area?
It's just vibrant. It's got everything. Capone's. Capone's. It's a mob-themed techno bar. And Original Fat Cats. I went there last night, and there was a DJ there playing Eiffel 65 to no one.
That sounds fun.
It was for 1 second as I walked past it.
And Eric, this whole time you don't have any questions, man? You're just sitting there.
I'm just in awe of Joe and his history. I'm just a big fan, man, and I'm just sort of basking in your glory. Thanks.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, because I just figured you'd have so many questions about, but hey.
No, I have no questions. And honestly, you're killing this interview, dude.
Oh, I was trying to go hard.
No, I really love it. You're sort of a mix of like Howard Stern and like Whoopi Goldberg.
First of all, thank you for the compliment. That's insane. She's one of the best interviews in the biz also. And interesting fact, I think she's trying to buy your Tesla, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, she bought it. That's why I had to leave earlier.
Oh, that was the big news.
Yeah, she gave me a briefcase that was handcuffed to her wrist for $130,000. I have the Tesla SUV.
Seems like a good deal.
Yep, you can go on my website, it's teslaflipflop.com, and sign up. If you got a Tesla you're looking to flip, I'm going to flop it. No problem.
That's your company?
Tesla Flip Flop. And
you have a jingle?
Yep. Tesla, flip flop, is a Tesla. Tesla, flip flop, 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 flip, 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 flop, 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 flip, flip, Tesla flip flop.
First of all, incredible jingle. I absolutely adored it.
Thank you. Sort of like an under the sea kind of situation.
I was going to say, it had like an island feel. I mean, who did you get to do that whole thing? I mean, what kind of team did you have put that together?
Yeah, it was me and my team over at Blue Note Records. We got a bunch of old samples from, what's his name? The guy that did Baloo in Jungle Book. Louis Prima,
right.
Louis Prima, old samples of him saying flip and him saying flop. And then actually, he did say Tesla in one of his earlier albums. I don't think it was released, but so they sort of did like a cool remix.
Can I hear a clip of that song? Because I love him.
Okay. Tesla, flip flop. Tesla.
Wait a minute.
Tesla.
Pause the track.
Yeah.
He said actually Tesla and flip flop in the same song.
Yeah. Pretty wild.
So wow. Is that where the name came from? Did you hear that song first?
No. I was like, I as you know, I love flip flops, and almost as much as I love Teslas. So I just figured I'd match the two up, and then I talked to my friends over at Verve Records, and they were like, "Oh, interesting," because our archivist was talking about Louis Prima, and like he has a song called Tesla Flip Flop, and so
what was that song about?
What
was the song about? Flip? Because I don't think Teslas were out then. So what was that song referencing?
I think it was about the scientist Nikola Tesla
and how he would flip flop on issues.
Well, no, this was about like around the time when Chubby Checker was doing Let's Twist and Let's Twist Again. Mm-hmm. And that's like when things like the mashed potato were sort of happening. So I think he was trying to infuse science with a new dance craze. And I would call it the flip flop.
So this dance was called the Tesla flip flop. And there was probably movements to it, I would imagine.
Yeah. And I don't know what that is because that hasn't been unearthed at all.
You're not a historian.
No. So if anyone listening... If any of our McDucks or our McJews are a Tesla or Louis Prima historian and have any video footage of the Tesla flip-flop, I'd love to see it.
I'd love to see it too. And thank you, Eric, just for chiming in from South Florida. It's incredible to have you make that sacrifice. And then next week, we can record in the same room, my dude.
Wow, it's so cool.
I mean, the vibe. Like, we could just talk about vibe for a little while.
Dude, I would love to talk about vibes, both good vibes and bad vibes with you. It's about nurturing the good vibes and pushing away the bad vibes. I think that would be really cool to talk about because
isn't it?
In business, You need good vibes always. And if you have bad vibes, that's not good vibes.
Right. Yeah. It's just good vibes are all around us. We'll see you guys next week. Any tips for the week, Eric?
Yeah, invest in Tesla, invest in Moderna, invest in Pfizer, and don't invest in Johnson & Johnson because you get a blood clot. Oh, you know what? Here's some breaking news real quick. And
Here we go.
I know we're sort of
No, fuck it. Even if the outro music was already playing, just boom, now slam in a breaking news update.
I know we're on a roll with the ending. But I just want to say that I have a big announcement.
Big announcement.
So at the top of the show, we all know that we have a bunch of nicknames and cool, catchy catchphrases and stuff. I want to have a sign off at the end of the podcast.
I love this. Let's hear it.
So here's my new sign off.
Wait, do you want the outro music? Because we had a breaking news thing.
No.
Oh, okay. Silence.
Invest in Tesla. Invest in Moderna. But most importantly, invest in yourself. Good night, everyone.
Are you going to be adjusting those two companies ever? Or is it always a good time?
Nope.
I love it. I think it's incredible. And I think people are going to be saying that 50, 100 years from now when they sign off news reports.
There was that one news guy who said, good night and good luck. And this is sort of like that.
It's a lot like that.
Yeah, it's a lot like that. It's less good night and good luck and more like invest in Tesla, invest in Moderna, but most importantly, invest in yourself. Good night, everybody.
I'll try to let's kick in the outro music and then let's
see how it feels.
Yeah, you give yours and I'll try to do something.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8 action. Thanks for listening to this episode of Success Express. It's the only financial news podcast ranked 130th in Israel. My name is Ethan the Crispy Crust Kaka Stink Ham Bone Jr. And if you bend down, pick up a rock, toss it in the lake, skip, Justin Timberlake.
And don't forget, invest in Tesla, invest in Moderna, and most importantly, invest in yourself. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Eric.
Good night, Ethan.
Sleep soundly, my boy.
Good night, Sean.
Good night.
Good night, Lucas. I love you.
Good night, Eric. I love you. And I love Ethan so much.
Good night, Sean.
Good night.
Good night, Ethan.
Sleep tight, little one. Success Express is an all things comedy podcast, and it's produced by Sean Tracy and Lucas Bollinger. Also, Eric and I are creating other podcasts, and if you want exclusive access to that, you gotta go to patreon.com/successexpress. Thanks for listening, McDucks. Bye-bye.